Because I today. Welcome back, Warren County. It is a Monday, a marvelous Monday.
Marvelous.
And I know that public schools are still today. They get one more extra day. The students do, anyways. And I know that the teachers have to come back today because it's Teacher in Service Day.
Yes.
But for everybody that did have to go back to school, like I know that Covenant. And I don't know about Boyd, but I know Covenant and Orchard Grove, they did go back to school today as regular schedule. Before I forget, I'm going to let Brian do the weather while I go turn the music off.
All right. Hey, guys, it is a beautiful day today. Partly cloudy, high of 75, low of 46. If you woke up this morning and felt how cool it was very nice. Had a nice fog going on. And tomorrow we should have the same high of 76 with sunshine all day long. So thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for being our weather sponsor. Hey, have you driven a Ford lately? And Kelly, I haven't been down Highway 55 lately, but I love
inventory.
I love when I pass by. Now, you pass by when you go to the nursery, right?
Yep, every day, all day.
Have you seen anything you want to trade up for?
No, because I really do love my Bronco.
Oh, well, you can't beat
I
it.
got a Bronco and a Jeep, so when I get bored of the Bronco, I go to the Jeep.
Nice.
But the Bronco is, as you can see, Bronco Betty is right behind me.
Yeah, and look, guys, we're back over. We've changed spots just a little.
Yeah, shake it up a little bit.
And we've got the Park Theater behind us, and they've got a lot of events coming up.
Yeah.
But hey, it's Monday, and guys, today is National Kick Butt Day.
I love that.
And so, hey, guys, we want you to have a kick butt day. We're going to have a kick butt day. We're just excited to be here.
Hey, I'm excited that Brian is back. We got her, as Randy James says, Ho-Ho's back. So I was just telling her, I was like, yes, he's back. She's got 2 books for you to look at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Amazon and Walmart mailed, I don't know if anybody else got these, but they mailed those toy books. Now, I remember, this is how old I'm going to age myself. When JCPenney's catalog would come in, the big one, that thick one you would get, you know, the big thick catalog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who was the service merchandise used to do when Sears and Roebuck used to do the Christmas? Yes, Shelly, we are at Tops.
Yes, Shelly Miller from Miller Photography. We're at Tops. Get your booty over here, boo-boo.
And Mr. Danny Cummins. Just for you.
Yeah.
But hey, we got Halloween stuff coming up. We've got all kinds of things. We've got some things that some fall.
Oh my gosh, we have
that
so
people
many.
want us to make sure to promote. So we'll get into that
shortly.
But yeah.
But no. So again, guys, just a little recap of our weekend, and I think your microphone's still on. Maybe I can shut it off because I keep hearing it. Maybe that helped it. Maybe I did it. I think I did it. I don't hear it now. With that said, the weekend was jam-packed. I want to say thanks again to Freedom Life Church I still hear it.
That's me.
Freedom Life Church. They held their first inaugural Recovery Fest, and it was a huge success. They had over 20 vendors were there. Everything from any type of recovery to, a safe place to stay. It was overall an amazing event. And if you missed it, we did do a couple pop-in videos with the speakers. And I want to tell you, because I don't think he has any problem saying it, there's people that I saw that spoke that I graduated with or was in high school with me. And to see them on that stage talking about their love for God and to talk about how, and I shout out to my boy Heath. Love you, man. That is my nephew's half brother is this guy is Heath, the dad that was on the stage. And to see him where he was like this shy, wouldn't talk to nobody, like very self-conscious of himself. And now I see him on the stage talking about God's love, talking about his healing process, talking about how he was sober for I can't remember, Heath, if he said 6 months or 6 years, but to see the transformation that people are doing through God was so phenomenal. And I hope that you guys go back and watch those videos, because people can change. We are a community that are a nation that demands solutions. And when you have continuously, and I want to say re-victimize yourself, like, you know, when people are in recovery, it does take a while to fully let it go and move on. And we, as people that are that have God's love, need to remember that these people just need to know that they are loved, and that there's somebody that's going to hold their hand if they need help, things like that, you know?
Well, that's what I love about spiritual-based recovery programs.
Yes.
Whenever you add the element, and we've seen this even with the 12 steps, for, you know, over 100 years now, when you acknowledge God and not acknowledge your purpose in this life, and that you are an image bearer of God, everyone is, that changes your perspective. And that Holy Spirit power, that's real stuff. So it's great to have functions like that where people can be immersed in that, but you see them come out on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
And they're living their best life when they do that.
And the last thing I want to say, because I know I'm bragging on this boy a lot, but because he's a year or two older than I, he was so excited because I think it's today. No, it was either yesterday or today. Somebody is coming out of town. Somebody's going to say I'm doing this all wrong, but he's auditioning for the part to play Jesus. This guy sits down and interviews you. You don't, and then he just goes home and prays about it, and then he tells you what part you get.
Oh, wow.
But I told Heath, I'm like, if you don't get Jesus, I'm going to be very disappointed, because he's got the beard. He's got, I mean, he's skinny. He's tall. Like, to me, that's like, he looks like Jesus to me, you know? And, but to see him, you know, there's two kinds of smiles in this world. There's the lost people that smile, and then people of God that smile. And I always say that there's movers and shakers in this community, and 9 times out of 10, they know what God's love is, and they have that sparkle, that shine. And to see him smile about this audition, it really warmed my heart. I was like, and I told him, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And I also want to do a shout out to our boys with CNC Auto Detailing. I got to meet one of the kids that cleaned up my cars, mom that was in that transform project. And she said that she watched the show on Friday because I made a comment. I know you weren't here all last week, but I made a comment that as a parent, whether you're clean, sober, or whatever, because we are not, I always say this, I am perfectly imperfect.
Oh, we all are.
And the mom, you know, as a mom, you want your kids, your kids to know that you're proud of them, but knowing that your kid is proud of you, that's something that I think is extra special, because we work so hard to make our kids' lives as best as they can. And so I talked about it last Friday, and I want to talk about it again today. And she said, Kelly, you made me choke up and cry. And I said, well, good, because I want you to know that you really mean something to your child. And he told me, very candid, you know, he was like, I got to hurry because I'm so proud of my mom. She's graduating from the program. And he goes, you just know what my mom has gone through to get to this point, and to see her transform into this new person, a better person, you know? And I was just like, oh my God, mom was the fly on the wall to hear that. And so that's why I said it Friday, because I was hoping that she would have heard it, and she did. And she was like, Kelly, I'm that mom you talked about. And I was like, oh my God. And I gave her a hug, and I said, your boy is just the best. And this was at that recovery fest we went to, because there was different groups there from all, you know, Celebrate Recovery was there. The Transformation Project folks were there. I saw us, everybody had their shirts on in in acronyms, and I couldn't get all of them.
Oh, there's a lot of them, but that shows how much, especially here in Warren County, there's such a need for that stuff. And to see our citizens coming out the other side of these wonderful programs. So I give a shout out to Mr. Anthony Campbell and his wife and the whole Freedom Life Church group, Lisa, for what they're doing. And hey, Danny Cummings, we'll talk about the EAA.
I got it on my list.
1700 breakfast coming up this Saturday. Going to have some great gravy and biscuits there, and
good, some blueberry pancakes.
Ooh, blueberry pancakes. And Miss Jamie Jaco, good morning. We'll talk more about the weekend here in just a bit. But so much stuff going on, and I'm so glad that you got the event because this is the first of many. So we got more people that are going to be going through these programs, and we're going to be able to celebrate their sobriety, their new life.
They need to be celebrated. You know, and then when you see somebody making these strides, if you have a job opportunity or you know of something, let them be in the know, because I think as you're lifting this person up, it's not a handout, it's a lift up. If you're lifting this person up, then they know they're making the right decision. It's got to keep going, you know. But we are going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. But when we get back, my good friend from Miller Photography, Miss Shelley, is here to talk about Veterans Day, Veterans Calendar.
Hey, you'll want to know, so come on back and be with us on the other side. We've also got a lot of news that's been happening here.
Oh my gosh, we have so much.
We got so much tea to spill.
So much tea. So much. As I say, we're going to make today a juicy Thursday today. All right, remember, Warren County, keep it first.
This region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren County for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee is always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks at Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Scally. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, We've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples, corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planting. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635-9535. No talking. Welcome back, Ward. First 9-3 Waters. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Brian is over here. He's going to just be the production guy, ghost man on second. But I have my good friend with Miller Photography with me, Miss Shelley Miller. Hello. So tell everybody, okay, we last week we got kind of crazy.
Yeah, we did.
Plus it was fall break. But anyways, veteran calendars. You have been doing this since 2017.
Yeah, our first calendar was 2017.
Mm-hmm. Here,
Mr.
I'll help you.
Yeah, and then we had 18,
Yeah.
and then we had 19,
Yeah.
and then something horrible like COVID happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
It happens.
And so we took a break from that, and actually a really long break.
Yeah.
We just got busy and everything, and so, but we wanted to bring it back. It was
Right.
such a great event, highlighting, our veterans of Warren County, and it's a fundraiser, 100% fundraiser, and the money this year is going to go to the Veterans Assist Program. I'm working
love
with
that.
Zach out at the mall.
Okay.
And so we're working together and forming a board, and all the money that's raised is going to go purely for Warren County veterans. And that was
Yeah.
important to
Yeah.
David and I, that would stay into Warren County and to help them with, utilities and just, little fees that come up.
Emergencies
Emergencies
and-
and everything like that. So we have already photographed all of our veterans. I usually don't show who gets the cover, so I won't do that.
I was going to say, yeah.
But we're already putting the book together, and it's in the proofing stages and everything. But I am still needing a few advertisers.
Okay. Sponsors?
And what we do is you can sponsor a veteran on their month.
Okay.
And it's $125. I only have 4 of those left, so
Oh, that's not bad.
no, it's good. Everybody, that I've had, we have such great customers,
Yeah.
clients, and so we've got already our sponsors, Ben Loman, Caney Ford, Ryan Moore,
The returners.
yes, they're always the ones that want to support us and everything, and so we've got a lot. But I only have 4 of the pages left.
Well,
for
I'll
the
take
calendars.
one.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
And then that would be great. And then I have a lot of business card size
Okay.
left. So I probably have at least 10 or 12
So
of those.
on the business card, if we want to show people, I guess can we show them on this one?
Absolutely.
So, like she was saying, as far as the sponsor, I'm assuming the sponsors will
it-
go down here,
It
right?
runs there.
And then
I
we're
think the back page, almost to the back, is where we will put.
skip all the way to the
Yeah, skip to the back there, and maybe. Dr. Roll. I can show.
I love how you made people sign this. That's neat.
so yeah, and that is one of the other things. Once the calendar is published, here's the business card. It's a little bit
okay.
bigger.
Yeah,
than
I
business
see
card,
that.
but
Yeah.
anyway,
Like on the back page.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to, put a memory of someone, or just your business, and a shout out to our veterans for appreciation.
Right.
So that's what there. I have plenty of those available. I also have your line, just your business name. The business name is $25. The business card is $50, and then again, on the bottom,
The whole
of it
strip is
$125.
$125. Makes sense.
Yeah, and all that money, David and I do not take any fees for photographing or graphic design or doing anything like that. the advertisers. It pays for having the book published.
Yeah.
And but once we get the calendar back, we set up a day for the veterans to, and we've done it at Tops before. I think those all 3 years we were at Tops, but we set the veterans up at a table, and you buy the calendar and you go around to them and have them sign their month.
Cool.
It is so much fun.
I
It's so
love
much
that.
fun. So we had them sign their month, and so we are looking for a place to host that, and then we're looking for a few more sponsors. But
Now the Loving would be a great spot. It's a little, you know what I'm talking about?
yeah, it's way out. I try
It's
to
not
keep
super
it,
way out there.
No, but I try to keep it kind of close in because
And then Katie Fork just got that their new building. You could do the little conference room there, and they can make the roundabout.
I try to get it to where it's easy to get the veterans to come in, because we do have, in the calendar, we have some I have a World War II veteran.
Oh,
I was so happy. I really want to highlight them, and he was out at the Webb House, and so he probably wouldn't be able to come to our signing, but I try to make it, to where they can, an easy place. In
And then
out.
the Cumberland Biscuits now open, over there.
Yeah, so I need to talk to some, people that have those locations.
I'm thinking of all these, and then the Chamber's always a good place.
Right, and Chamber would be perfect.
Yeah.
So there's so
I got you, Shelley.
I know.
I'm like, I know some, and
I know
Collins
people-
River at the top would
Yeah, I
be
know.
great, but again, walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm
I try
just
to get the
thinking.
mobility issue,
Yeah.
on some of them.
Yeah.
So we are looking for some place to host that, and then I'm hoping the calendar we're going to print this week. So I would love to have the rest of the sponsors, by like Wednesday or Thursday,
Okay.
and I think I will. And I've got
I think it'll be
enough
just
people
fine.
that's called in, but then we're going to go to print with it, and it should be here. Nothing, happens. It should be here that first part of November.
Okay.
And then we'll start, selling the calendar.
That's awesome.
And then
What
we
better
have-
way of
Yeah.
during Thanksgiving and Christmas is to give
Well,
back.
Veterans Day.
Yeah.
At Veterans Day, we have that
Yeah, that's
coming up
right.
at
My
the park.
husband's name.
Yeah, it's coming up at the park on the 9th. So
Yeah.
we'll have the calendars there. But we hope to hold a signing of the calendar the week before, and through Veterans Day.
Oh,
So anyway, so that's the project.
Man, how neat would it be to have it at the Park Theater with all the flags lined up on the,
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I'd love for maybe able to do, more as far as the veterans. I'd love to have the flags hanging on the
Yes.
post, to get sponsors for that. And then, I'd love to have a parade. Why don't we have a veterans parade? I just don't know why. But we
Hey, maybe we need to put it in somebody's ear.
we need to do
Or get some veterans all together to line up for the Christmas parade.
That would be awesome.
I mean, with that,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. So that's the
Yeah.
calendar we're excited about. It's one of the projects David and I love to do. So we get to meet such great guys and girls.
And the
so
history that
the
you get
history.
to.
Oh, we get to listen to it, and so
I love that.
really love it.
So if anybody is interested in more information about the calendar, how can they get in touch
They
with
can
you?
call the studio. Our phone number is 931-668-1969. Or they can email me at Shelley, Shelly,
Okay.
at MillerPhotographySeniors.com.
There you go. Anything else before we let you go?
I think that's probably
It.
it for about the veteran calendar.
Okay, and when she'll probably come back on, or we'll push when
Yeah,
we know the
absolutely.
date
Yeah,
coming
let's do
up
that.
of the stuff here. And if you guys, like I said, if you, I know that the calendar's already done this year, Shelley,
Mhm.
but I know your goal is always try to find new people to put in your calendar.
Yeah.
If this is the first time you have heard about this veterans calendar, I'm telling you now, if you have a relative or a loved one that's at the Webb House or at Birchwood Towers or
Anywhere.
nursing homes, anywhere, please contact Shelley and let her know. And she can already maybe get a list already started.
Well, we had the applications at the
Oh, that's
studio.
right, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry, I
then,
forgot about that,
Yeah, and then so they can drop by the studio and get an application for the 2027 calendar,
Yeah.
because we hope that we can continue it now
Yeah.
and not have a hiccup
Yeah.
on that. So, but anyway, just stop by and get an application for the next year. We'd
All
love
right.
to keep it going.
I think you will, for sure. Well, guys, we're going to take another break from our sponsors, and when we get back, we're going to have two more lovely ladies with us talking about some fun stuff happening with, oh my gosh, is it genealogy? Okay, I'm trying, I couldn't even say it. The Warren County
Genealogical Society.
I can't even say it. We're going to have two genies come on the show
There you
today.
go. I want to stay
Yeah,
there.
and I'm just going to say it that way. But stick around, and remember, Warren County, keep it first.
located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 466. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken court. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken house or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples, corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planting. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635-9535.
All right, welcome back, Warren County. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. I have with me the Warren County Genealogical Historical Association, and I am now going to do a petition on let's change your name. I was like, next time pick a harder name.
Yeah.
But of course I got, my good friend Miss Brown with us, Miss Ann Brown, and her friend Frida
Clifton, yeah.
And they are going to talk, of course, they always come up with us the week before y'all's meeting, which is, of course, this Saturday.
Yes.
So what is going to be what are we going to do this Saturday?
Okay. Well, we are going to have Dr. Tara Mitchell-Milnick.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a professor from Columbia University who is doing research on MIAs and POWs from either World War II or Korea or Vietnam. Okay. She got research funds from the American Monument Battle Monument Association and the National History Day Association. She applied for funds, and she was one of 55 teachers in the United States that got research funds to do research. And so if she was thinking about who she wanted to research, she decided on Joe D. DeLong from Warren County,
Okay.
because Dr. Milnick is a graduate of Warren County High School.
Mhm.
And even though she knew Bobby Ray and his family, she wanted to research Joe DeLong because there really was no information about him. And so she's going to come and talk about that, and she's going to talk about the association and those kind of things. I think it'll be really, really interesting.
Not a good earful of info for sure,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Yes.
And she's gonna probably talk about like her background in what she does and how she does. And
Exactly. Well, the National History Association, they are a group that I've forgotten where they were started, someplace up north.
Mhm.
But anyway, they are all about trying to present more history in the courses in college and things like that, more real history,
Yeah.
And then the American Battlement Memorial Foundation or Association is worldwide, and what they do is they set up monuments and take care of graves of soldiers that are POWs,
Yeah.
or this kind of thing. So,
And for everybody that's watching, what does POW stand for?
prisoner of war.
Okay.
And MIA is missing in
Action.
Yeah.
I remembered that one, but I was not. I kept like saying "pow," but I was thinking of games because I'm just going
Thinking of
back.
cartoons.
Yes. No, but I was like prisoners or something. But yes, so this is really neat. So can anybody come to see her speak? This
Absolutely.
They certainly can.
Absolutely. So
2:00.
I think, the Vietnam veterans, would be very interesting to that
Mhm.
group of people.
Yeah.
And anyone is welcome to come.
Yeah, and then it's at 2:00. And where are y'all meeting at?
It's the early voting room.
Downstairs, right?
Downstairs on the back side of the building.
Okay, and I see you got what's on your paper that you got over there.
Well, that's one of our newsletters.
Okay.
So I just kind of brought it along because y'all always ask us what's going on, and
Yes, what's going on, Miss Brown?
and my brain is so full of what's going on, I can't keep up with it.
Same.
Anyway, last month, we usually talk about last month, we had Robert Boyd talking to us about the Cumberland homesteads, which was,
Was it great?
absolutely, I'm thinking road trip. But in the
definitely.
newsletter, there are lots of pictures from his presentation, and I just kind of wanted to remind everybody that our newsletter is electronic and we send it out to all the members, but we always post it on our Facebook pages so anybody can download it and read it if they want to. So I just kind of wanted to bring that around.
Okay.
And then one of the things that's in this newsletter, we talk about our Pioneer Ancestor Program.
Yeah.
So at the last meeting, we had 2 what we call new pioneers approved, meaning that no descendants from them had ever proven their line and proven them as a pioneer ancestor. And that was Aaron Tate Sr. and Lusk Colville. So, if there are descendants in Warren County, or not even in Warren County, they can look at these records and it could help them
Find what they need to be.
They've already been approved. We know that the ancestor qualifies because the ancestor has to have lived in Warren County between 1807, when we were formed, up through 1820, when our first census was taken. So I just thought I would highlight that.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know if you knew that today the United States Navy was born.
I did not know that.
Yes.
I know today is
October 13th.
Indigenous. Today's a People Day.
Columbus Day.
And Columbus Day was yesterday.
Right. And one other thing that's in our newsletter that probably a lot of people don't realize, we have, in the association, we have an honor registry.
Okay.
So similar to you can donate a book to the library in memory of somebody, you can either donate a book or just you can donate funds and we will purchase something. But we maintain an honor registry, and we had 2 of our members passed away, so there was quite a few in the newsletter. And I thought, well, maybe we should talk about that program.
Sure.
But, you can make a donation, and then if you want us to notify someone in the family that donation has been made in their memory, you know,
You
we
can.
we send out notifications. But to me, it's kind of neat because I just look at it and think, you know, maybe a great grandchild will come through the office one day and see that and see the people who remembered them. You know,
I agree.
So I just thought, you know, probably a lot of people don't even know that we do that, but
I did not. I'm one of them.
Yeah. So anyway, that's
y'all just do so much, and you know, like you said, road trip. I know y'all probably take a lot of road
Oh yeah, I've
trips
got
to
mine
this historic-
planned. I've got 3 people going with me. We're going to go see the homestead.
Oh, look at you
When
already.
when the
thinking.
leaves are pretty too. So.
Oh yeah, when they're
Oh, yeah, that's a
changing.
perfect
That's gonna
time.
be a perfect pictures for it. So anybody that's ever interested in, and I do want to say, even with me, we have a supposedly we have a gun that may or may not, I want to say may or may not have been used in one of the wars.
Uh-huh.
And then when we done our trace back when we went up to the library to find our ancestors and, you know, going down, we found out that one of the slaughters one or two of the slaughters did go to war at one point. And see, there's like, it's kind of scraped off. And, you know, me and my husband been talking about maybe getting it to a proper cleaner. You know, the only thing that this gun is missing is, I think they call it, I don't want to call it the barrel. I'm not a gun person. I have a gun for safety, but I'm not a gun person. But, you know, wherever they, the stick would have sit in, that they put the, you know, you shoved it in the barrel and then they sat it in the little stick holder.
Yeah.
That's what I call it, a stick holder. I don't know what it was called. I apologize. But that little piece under the gun's the only thing missing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But everything else is intact.
That's great.
And I was just like, okay. And then, you know, but it's really neat, guys, when you want to find the history of your family. Like, these women here can help you do that. The people in the library can help you find that. They give you a sheet, essentially, like what we did. They gave us a sheet, and we had to put as many names as we can. And I think we went all the way back to, as far as you can go back, but I think I went back to my great grandparents, and then Scott, and that's on both sides of me and my husband's family.
Right.
And then they go at it.
Yeah.
And then when I showed my mom all the stuff that they found, she's like, good Lord, you know? And of course now on our side, of the Walker side and the Cotton side, it was a little slow, but on the Slaughter side, it went all the way back to the war, which I thought was really neat.
Yes.
Because when they gave us the gun, they even said that how, which would be Walker's grandpa would say, that when they were Walk's age, they used to go outside and shoot cans.
Nikki Gwynn, he's going to be telling us more about what this event is and what is happening.
I was hearing it with the sound.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Thank you.
What is this?
Well, this is on Miss Frida's page, and what I was trying to find. This is for anybody who does get the chance to come to watch this video. Do you mind if we share it on our page as well? Because this is,
No, that's
and thanks to
that's
Jonathan
Womack,
Womack, Community TV 10, one of our awesome sponsors.
We
here.
shared it on their page too. He sends it out when he does those, and
he
those
does a
are
really good job.
really neat. All of his programs are good.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
very interesting.
I muted it. So you want me to unmute it?
No, don't unmute it. I forgot to turn the thing on. And for some reason, there we go.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you, ma'am. I was trying to find this amazing picture that I found the other day of a Mr. Mark Clifton and his introduction or
yes, my son's induction into the Sons of the American Revolution.
Yes.
That was just last week. Yeah, just last week. Yeah,
because I know there's daughters. They have a daughter.
Oh yeah, well, I'm a daughter of the American Revolution, so it made it very easy for him to hook onto me and prove that he had an ancestor that fought in the American Revolution. But there's more than one, so he may be doing some more research about that. Yeah. So it was really a very interesting meeting in Murfreesboro. They have an organization there, and that's where we went, and he was inducted. And so his Revolutionary Soldier was Ute Perkins. Ute, U-T-E. Yes, Ute Perkins, and he was in White County. He came from Virginia, but he was in White County. And then he moved up to Pennsylvania, but he left an adult son in White County, and that Levi was his name. And that's the one we are descended to. But his father actually fought in the American Revolution. And
That is so cool. Which, speaking of the American Revolution, I'll just kind of insert. We're just finishing up the bulletin that will come out in November.
Okay.
So we're already planning for next year.
Yes.
Because you have to do that.
You got to.
Since next year is America's 250th birthday, we're going to be focusing on Revolutionary soldiers who lived in Warren County.
Oh,
and there's probably more than you think. But it's going to be a lot of research. But if anybody has a relative who was in the Revolution, if they want to contact us, because we're going to be
starting the research on it now.
We're starting the project now. We've already started a spreadsheet and pulling together research papers.
So if anybody that's listening knows or may think that their relative was in the Revolutionary War, they need to contact you at what number?
474-4494.
I was like, come on, Ann. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
I'm throwing you a curveball.
Oh man, I better check.
Is that the right number?
Yes.
Okay.
474-4227. I don't know whose number that was. I guess
Somebody's gonna be like, "We're calling about the Revolutionary War." Wrong number.
We had a goal this year of 200 Pioneer Family Certificates, and we got to 196, and we're going to go over.
We're going to go over.
We're going to go
That's
over because we have
great.
some that are waiting to be approved by the committee. And so this coming year, we want to have 250.
We're
Okay,
250.
Yay.
250 for the 250 celebration.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you will get that for sure.
I hope so. Because there's a lot of people who were pioneer ancestors that nobody has ever proved their descent from them.
Yeah.
And there's just, I mean, the number that pioneer ancestors that have been documented to be here is very small compared to the people who are qualified.
And teaming up with people like Shelley Miller and then that's doing the Spectrum calendar, where they're all sitting there and people are coming. Maybe that's a good teamwork.
Yeah,
Teamwork.
absolutely.
Just
Absolutely.
saying. Anything else before I let you guys go that you wanted to talk about for today?
Do we want to give a heads up on November meeting?
Okay.
Jimmy Haley will be coming back, and he's going to be talking about the Courthouse Square this time, the history of that. So
Jimmy has been working his way down the street.
He has.
He's done 2 already this year. And so the last time we ended up right here.
Yeah.
So he's ready to do Court Square now.
Is he going to talk about the statues back in the day?
I'm sure.
He's been on the show and talked about that on ours, which is always
with Jimmy,
neat.
you never know, but it will be good because there will be stories.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that. Yeah. Hey, I just know if you guys want, Mr. Haley is one of the many of our amazing storytellers in here. But you will not, I promise, even need a cup of coffee to stay awake because he will keep it going.
Yes,
he does such a phenomenal job.
He is a great.
And happy late birthday. I'm just going to say his birthday was last week. I'm not going to tell you what day, but I got it wrong. I was a day early. So, I'm all good. But ladies, it is a blast having you guys in here. I cannot wait to hear the notes from this one, or check out the newsletter like she said.
Right.
But if you do, I do want to ask this, if anybody wants to become a member, how can they do that?
Well, we have a little form you fill out. It's really basic. It's like your name and address and phone number, and $25. And that gets you 2 of our bulletins, our published bulletins a year, and a discount on publications that we have in the office, and just get to be part of us.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's awesome. But guys, it has always been a blast hanging out with the ladies of the Warren County Genealogical Historical Association.
Very good.
Woo!
You did that better than me.
I can't look at you when I say it or the camera because, But if y'all have any questions about what they've talked about today or future events to come, please contact them or always go by their office, which of course it's simple. It's really actually easy. You park right there where early voting is and you just go in between those 2 pillars and their door's on the left-hand side.
Right.
You can't, and it's labeled. Thank you for your door being labeled.
Monday and Friday, 9 to 3.
Monday and Friday, y'all. So make sure you go out there and check them out. And again, if you have any questions about your family lineage or things like that, I'm telling you, I've walked in meetings when they were working, and to see like 4 or 5 of y'all working at a time, I'm just like, wow. But guys, we'll have a quick break from a word from our sponsors, and when we get back, Brian Carr will be back on with us, and we'll have Melody Krim on the phone with us this time, because we got to talk about some hot, juicy topics. and I hate to say it that way, but again, you know, we keep it real today. Yeah, we're gonna keep it real on this Monday. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
Reddick Brown Ford, we're all about serving our Ford and Lincoln family. Enjoy our unbeatable oil change specials. Just $34.95 up to 6 quarts for synthetic blends and $119.95 up to 13 quarts for diesels. No appointment necessary. Plus, we offer convenient pickup and delivery services for everything from oil change to rapid repairs. Need battery replacements or wipers? We've got you covered with our mobile service.
Jonathan Beavers. I'm the new sales manager here at Reddick Brown Ford on Highway 55. I'm born and raised here my whole life. I'm very supportive and dedicated with over 10 years of automotive experience. Check out our expanding pre-owned inventory on our website or come drive by, and we'd also be happy to appraise your vehicle.
To check out our new service department. We have 2 new advisors, 1 new parts counter staff, and some fresh faces on our pickup and delivery team. We're excited to offer you even better service with our expanded team. Join the Reddick Brown Ford family today. Call or text us at 931-668-2177. Experience transparency and carefree service like never before. Your satisfaction is our priority. We want to be your #1 local go-to dealership.
Hey, welcome back, Warren County, to Warren First 931. Kelly is over to the side, just out of shot just a little bit. She is here. Guys, you never know who you'll meet running it around downtown. And this is one of my favorite Warren County Middle School students. Evra, good morning. You can say hi to the camera and say, you want to give a shout out this morning?
Wendy Meeks.
Hey, Wendy Meeks. So, what are you doing today?
Probably gonna go to the library and read, and then go back home and go to bed.
All right. So, how old are you now?
13.
13. Okay, so I've got twin 13-year-olds, and they love this young lady right here, one of their friends, and we were talking about her on vacation because she likes good music. She is. I think she helped my kids get into Weezer, and at least promoted it for sure. And then she went to. You saw Weezer when they came to Nashville. I didn't even know they were coming, and it killed me. It killed me for my kids, but yeah, very jelly. But no. So tell me about reading. What are you into reading right now?
Online books, but Percy Jackson, Heroes of Olympus, and like Greek stories.
So the Rick Riordan stuff is just like really captivated you. My girls love it. And apparently he's come out with a new book here of late, and I don't remember what line it is, if it's the Percy Jackson or the Egyptian stuff or anything like that. But the Greek mythology. This ties into what I'm about to say, because my girls love it so much. One of my daughters is planning on being Athena, goddess of war, and she learned a lot of that because of these books. So, what is your favorite Greek myth so far?
Probably like kind of a mix, but it's a hot take, but like Hercules, like his. I don't remember the name of it, but also like Perseus's stories.
Oh yeah. So tell us about Epic.
Epic the Musical?
Yes, Epic the Musical. What is Epic the Musical?
It was a musical created by Jorge Rivera Herons. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. And it's a musical based off the story, the Odyssey, and made into a musical, and it goes over all of the troubles that the Odysseus had getting back to Athens after the war.
Now, is this a Broadway musical now, or is it just because I've only been able to, I can't find it like on Apple. I couldn't find it on Apple Music. I find it on like online on YouTube and stuff like that. So my girls kept singing it and kept saying, "Oh, we love Epic, and it's like, oh man, what is this about? Then to find out it's about Homer's The Odyssey, which I had to take some English classes back in high school, and I hated every single one of them except for the time that we read The Odyssey, and that was so adventurous. So I can dig where you guys are coming from with the Percy Jackson and stuff like that. Now, what else are you reading?
I've gotten back into Wings of Fire.
Okay.
The old books that I used to read, that was the only thing I read back in elementary school was Wings of Fire. And it's just an entire series about dragons. So
cool. Now, are you part of the D&D group?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's another thing I'm not very familiar with, but these girls meet like every other week or something like that and do D&D. Every Monday. And
so that's tonight.
Well, we're going to have to hurry up and get back from our dentist appointment. But no, it's I know my girls really look forward to it. Now, I got to bust out one of my daughters because she's reading Twilight. Have you read Twilight or
watched one movie?
Oh, you watched the movie. Okay. So yeah, my girls like to read the book before they watch the movie. And yeah. So, and I saw some of the movies. Actually, my wife caught me watching one of the movies one time. And I was just saying, I watched it to see, what's the hype. And I get it. I mean, it's, a lot of it, there's some romance and then there's some mystique and darkness to it and stuff like that. And then there's the outsider angle, with being a vampire and everything. And then there's teams and different characters and stuff like that. So I get it. So what'd you do on your fall break?
A whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing. Well, that
sounds great.
That's not that bad. And will Mom let you chill out? All right.
Except starting like around middle of last week, she started rearranging the whole house, so I've been helping her do that.
Oh, okay. Well, and Willow, what's she been up to?
She's been back and forth, friends' houses, and cheer and stuff like that.
Well, she lives a busy life. I can imagine being a beauty queen and then cheerleader and all that stuff. So what? Clarinet. Okay, so you're with Bryce. I'm sorry. Bryce is my 13-year-old nephew, which I love to death, and he's a great kid. But yeah, he's a boy, and 13-year-old boys, they can be weird.
They're going through stuff.
They're going through stuff.
That's
Yeah,
what I always say. They go through stuff.
Exactly. But yeah, so thank you for letting us stop you on your way to the library, because I saw it and I said, look, I love this kid. Look, we got to get her on because she's great. You got anything else to say? Anything upcoming that we need to know about?
Christmas band concert.
Oh, Christmas band concert. Yeah, that's when we get a date from Mr. Jacobs, we'll let everybody know. But they're working on their Christmas music. Now, are you doing all-state music as well? Are you working on that? Okay, I'm making the girls work on that because
I'm too terrified for it.
Oh, listen, you'll be fine.
Those are the funnest things to do is the stuff you're terrified of.
Well, yeah, because when you look back, you'll go, and that's what I'm pushing for Farnham and all of them.
Yeah.
Anybody who's serious about music to do the all-state music, because it's just going to make you grow. But I'm making the girls do it, and they're kind of terrified too. But hey, it's all right. You guys are such a good group of young people. I'm so excited that my daughter is friends with this young lady right here. Shout out to her mom and all the people in her life that make her and who she is. We love Evra. Evra, thank you so much for being with us. And hey, we're going to have Kelly come back here in just a moment. Are we going to commercial break? Okay. Hey guys, hey, you know this? All right, stick your finger up right here, and we're going to look at the camera. All right, 1, 2, 3. Keep it first.
Dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all nutrients your body craves. We never add powdered sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit DonaldHillisRealty.com. Firm 2273.
Reddick Brown Ford, we're all about serving our Ford and Lincoln family. Enjoy our unbeatable oil change specials. Quarts for synthetic blends and $119.95 up to 13 quarts for diesels. No appointment necessary. Plus, we offer convenient pickup and delivery services for everything from oil change to rapid repairs. Need battery replacements or wipers? We've got you covered with our mobile service.
This is Jonathan Beavers. I'm the new sales manager here at Reddick Brown Ford on Highway 55. I'm born and raised here my whole life. I'm very supportive and dedicated with over 10 years of automotive experience. Check out our expanding pre-owned inventory on our website or come drive by, and we'd also be happy to appraise your vehicle.
To check out our new service department. We have 2 new advisors, 1 new parts counter staff, and some fresh faces on our pickup and delivery team. We're excited to offer you even better service with our expanded team. Join the Reddick Brown Ford family today. Call or text us at 931-668-2177. Experience transparency and carefree service like never before. Your satisfaction is our priority. We want to be your number one local go-to dealership.
Welcome back. Oh, wait, I'm not even in the right spot, Brian.
Come on back in.
Hold on. Baby, come back to me. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's better. Is that better?
Yeah.
No? Okay, I'm just going to keep going. Keep going. Okay, welcome back, Word First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Welcome back, Brian Carr.
I'm so excited.
Everybody was like, where did he go? I said, guys, he's on vacation. It keeps shutting, taking me off Spectrum. We're back.
All right, we're back. Yeah.
It tried to get me on the free Wi-Fi. No, I don't need free Wi-Fi. I have Wi-Fi.
Well, it froze up on mine. But yeah, whenever you don't see me, guys, most of the time it's because I'm doing something. My wife works for the school system, and she gets three breaks off because Christmas we're so busy with everything. So spring break and fall break, we've got to take advantage of. We've got to do things and do our travel in. And then we get about 1 month in the summertime.
Right.
That's where we go to Canada and see my sister-in-law and
family.
All the wonderful people there. But no, we really love this time of year. I'm a big Halloween head. I like Halloween. This is my Halloween shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Hold on one second. But yeah, I'm so happy to be back. And speaking about being back, I'm so happy to be back with our good friend Melody Crib.
Hey, Melody. Hello. So a couple of things, we do have hot topics, and we want to get through these, okay, real fast. I want to first and foremost, I'll start this off. That's why I wanted to make sure all three of us are together on this one. So over last week on Friday around 2:30, there was a notification that our DA, Chris, our district attorney, Chris Stanford, was potentially has resigned or sent a letter. There's all these things that were getting thrown at me, thrown at Melody. I know Brian was on vacation. And so I want everybody to know that we have reached out to the family. We have reached out to Governor Bill Lee's office vis-a-vis email. We have reached out to I think his last name's Cherry. The lawyer that is the representative, attorney, his attorney, which is Mr. Cherry. We also reached out to him as well. And again, I will say this to black in the blue in the face, guys. When it comes to
As every Monday over here. That's why I barely get any pictures posted.
Okay, now we're back. But with that said, before our internet goes again, okay, it's going to be a Monday. Okay, with that said, I want everybody to know when it comes to news media with us here at Warren First 931, goes again. There it goes. The integrity of what we do here, I hold to the highest. And so when people called me or called Melody, we talked, and I was trying to think of what could we say just to appease the masses and let people know that we are aware of the situation. So that's why I posted what we did. And I still have nothing to say about confirming or denying, but I do know when we get either confirmation from either Mr. Bill Lee's office, to the attorney of our district attorneys, Mr. Cherry, or the family themselves, the DA himself calls and says, hey, I'm ready. Because this was not, when you resign from a job at this level, I do want to say this. When you resign from a job at this level, that takes a lot of time to think about it, process it. A lot of emotions go with that. And if this is, again, if it was me, I would want to say, okay, how is it going to affect me and my family, things like that. Right. And so you don't take resigning in these positions lightly. And so we should give, no matter what the circumstances are, because we can talk about, I know that he is, his court, he's got court coming up in January about, his past actions, but it's like me, Melody, and Brian have said, guilt or innocent until proven guilty. Okay.
Exactly.
And we cannot go down. Sorry, go ahead, Melody. I know you.
No. Well, I was just, this is the thing. I honestly feel, this is my opinion, I am not best friends with Chris Stanford. I don't go out to dinner with him. I don't I don't know him on a personal level. But the one thing that I do know about both him and his wife is that their family comes first. And they do still have young children. And I truly feel that the reason for this resignation was because everything that's happening is affecting their kids. Because this has turned into the villagers with torches and pitchforks. The way people are coming after him with no proof that any wrongdoing was done, without knowing all of the facts, without knowing everything that's happened. There are people in this town that have no boundaries. And if they're coming after Chris the way that they are, that I've seen them do, I have no doubt that there are people who have gone after his kids. Yeah. And this isn't,
and by the way, guys, this isn't the first time we've heard, when situations get rocky, families do get affected, and they do leave Warren County. This isn't the first time.
Yeah. And I think that that's what it comes down to, is Chris doesn't follow the good old boys club. And in this town, there are certain, I'm not going to say who, but there are certain families, the older families, the ones who've been here generationally, that get special treatment because of who they are. And I think that when somebody comes along who doesn't give them that special treatment, who doesn't play the good old boy club rules, people get hurt, people get offended, and things get out of control. And like you said, this is not the first time somebody has been run out of town for not doing this, for not doing the traditional thing and doing the right thing instead. And I hate it, because Chris did do a lot of good for this town and for this community. I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes that people
have forgotten.
People aren't seeing. Yes. Yeah. And there is, and we've talked about this before, and for those of you, I'm not going to go into a lot of things, but I did put up the whole post on my personal Facebook page. It's pinned to the top of the page. It's public. Even if we're not friends, you can go see it and read it. And it breaks down everything that people don't know. And one of the big things that people don't realize is that the district attorney is, hang on, I'm going to read it word for word. I'm sorry, hang on, I'm trying to get to the quote part.
You're fine.
Here we go. In the a district attorney, county prosecutor, prosecuting attorney, commonwealth attorney, or solicitor is the chief prosecutor or chief law officer representing a U.S. state in a local government area, typically a county or a group of counties. So what that is saying is that the district attorney is the highest ranking law enforcement officer in Warren County. So when everybody's saying he went all rogue and he went all cowboy up in Smithville and he had no reason to be there, he had every reason to be there. And he was asked by another law enforcement officer here in Warren County to accompany him up there. But all of that is going to come out in court. I fully believe it. I just hate that it's gotten to the point where he wants to resign.
Yeah. But it's like you said,
It must have gotten pretty bad pretty fast, because I was talking to him last month, and at the beginning of last month, and at that time, he fully intended to run for re-election. So I don't know what happened to trigger this.
Yeah.
But it must have been pretty bad.
Brian's got a comment when you're done.
Okay. There is a resignation letter floating around, but we don't have confirmation that that is an actual letter. That wasn't created with AI or something else.
Yep.
That's why we are holding off. We are holding off until, because this is what Warren first does. We respect people. And the Stanford family is not ready to talk about this. They were not even ready for this to be released to Warren County. It was released without their say-so and without their permission. And we're just not going to jump on that bandwagon.
No.
And we just don't have confirmation that resignation letter is what was actually sent. Because my question is, how did you even get that fast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think what we were talking about is there's just so much that people don't know about. And I mean, there have been several resignations within the DA's office already. From you look at some of the clerks to some of the assistant DAs that we know those have happened. But with all the other stuff, behind the stuff, there's so much that we don't know about. And so we reserve our judgment for a little later, because there's so much speculation at this point in time. And whenever we start and our journalistic integrity is on the line here. And so even if he has resigned, either he has or he hasn't. Which, with this much speculation, you would think that somebody would come forward. So it leads you to believe one way versus the other. But still, on top of everything, there are guidelines and parameters. There's laws,
process and procedures.
So it's all going to come out. I think a lot of people like to voice their opinion on things, and whether they loved him or hate him, and I like him. He's a friend of mine. I have no ill will towards the guy. If he's screwing up, and I'll tell you, he got caught up in a jam.
He did.
There's no way
There's
around
no doubt about that.
around this with all this that's been going on. But we want the best
the town has been very unkind to him, and I mean, from the get-go, he's been swimming upstream since he took office. And that's going to weigh on a person after a while, And
I'm just,
my heart breaks for him. I wish they would have given him a fair chance, because even with him swimming uphill, and I mean, this isn't just me saying this. I've heard this from the judges. I've heard this from other attorneys. He's done a great job. We've got animal cruelty cases that are finally being prosecuted. That never happened before.
Yeah.
The former DA did not want to mess with those cases, and that he's prosecuted multiple animal cruelty cases. And there's other things, that I can't get into.
Yeah.
But I mean, he has done a great job.
Go ahead. There's a good comment that was just made that I think you should hear. So one of our avid followers here on Miss Tisha, she said, we just have to make sure when we hold our judgment for one, we do it for all, personal or public Facebook.
Yeah.
We should practice what we preach, and it doesn't matter what one's position. And that is 100% true. And and one of the things that I have, I'm going to be talking about, and I did segue this at this Gather and Grow event with the Women's Republican Party, because I'm one of the 3 speakers, is mainstream media services. And I'm going to tie in social media to this. You guys don't realize when you say something on social media, how it could either help or hurt someone, whether it's personal or business or professional, personal or professional. You know, and tying in with Chris, because at one point I got tied into some stuff that happened last year, and I had to write, this is right, I think before you came on with us, Brian, I had to write a statement to,
that rumor.
You know, that there was a rumor. I'm not going to go all into it now because it's squashed, but it was because somebody said they accidentally typed in the wrong name. And I'm going to say this again. I think the reason my name was mentioned, my photo was in there, is to get some traction on it in general. And that is not right. That is not right.
That's what I've said. It's been an uphill battle from the get-go.
Yeah.
It's spreading rumors. It's all of this. And you know, and again, that's where my concern comes in. Because the DA of another county should know what the ramifications of a DA is, what they are allowed to do, what their job title entails. So for him to bring charges, in my opinion, not fact, in my opinion, it's a little bit confusing. And I really am interested from a learning standpoint to see how this trial is going to unfold.
Yeah.
But and it's like I also said in my post, even if he comes clean, even if it all proves that he did nothing wrong, there's still going to be people in this town who are going to say, who aren't going to say, oh, well, we were wrong. I guess he's a good guy. Instead, they're going to say, well, he only got away with it because of who he is. And
and that unfortunately will always happen. And that's why we, as the truth tellers, if you're listening out there, we just want the truth. Don't just give me the facts. Just tell me what happened. And, you know, if we get proof that this is the legit resignation letter, that's all you're going to see on my end on social media. Is this, you know, we heard it from, you know, the attorney, you know, Mr. Stanford's attorney, Mr. Cherry. This is a confirmation that this letter is legit and he has resigned. That's what when I get the confirmation or not, I'm going to post about it and let people know if it's true or not. Again,
but until then, we're all still in rumor and conjecture. There's nothing
correct.
And you know, and I know that frustrates people and that upsets people. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. There have been too many instances where the media has jumped the gun. They wanted to sell the papers. They wanted to sell the story. They wanted to be the first to the finish line.
And they want to create what I call propaganda.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's call it what it is, y'all.
Yeah. They just post whatever. And there's long-term effects. And my biggest example of that is Columbine. The media did not want to wait until the investigation was concluded. They went with best guesses and conjecture and unreliable witnesses. And to this day, the narrative that the media told about that day is what everybody believes. Very few people know the actual facts of what actually happened that day because they just believe what the media said and ran with it.
Well, this also goes back to that. It goes back to, you know, we're just now finding out, you know, all this stuff unfolding with, oh my gosh, I can't even, how government was controlling some of the stuff that Facebook said with that narrative.
Oh yeah, with the Hunter Biden laptop scandal.
The Hunter Biden, you know, they're also coming out with stories about potentially, you know, they didn't tell the whole truth about oh my gosh, 2020. Now I just forgot about what the disease was called.
Oh, about COVID.
Corona.
Yeah, the COVID.
COVID.
There
were so many things.
Investigations.
Yes.
Investigations into COVID-19. The facts that are coming out now the fact that the numbers are completely askew. I mean, it's crazy because everybody was just hard and fun. I mean,
But again, this goes all back to what I'm going to be talking about in October at the end of the month about at this Gather and Grow event, just to kind of segue that in. Lenisa Bell is going to be talking, and Adonna, I can't say it right, Slayton.
Yeah.
It's with a Z. I always say Slatin, but it's with a Z. And, but us three women are going to be talking to anybody that's welcome to come. But I really do think that we're in a time where, and I always hate using it, we're at a turning point right now in in the nation, in our community, in your state, that all we want, and this is pretty much the basis of my show, is to be informed, educated, and transparent. Don't beat around the bush and make all these propaganda narrative. Just tell me what it is. I don't listen with me, and I don't know about you guys. I don't have time to sometimes sit down and hear like how the story began. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Let's just cut to it. Let's cut. Just tell me what it is.
I think a lot of the other problem of why people jump on this, and you see this a lot with our president, with President Trump, is they already don't like the person.
Yeah.
And they can't quite put their finger on why. And then the media starts putting out all of this stuff, and it justifies that anger, and it justifies that hatred. And so they just grab it up,
Yeah.
And with a lot of these things, they only know one perspective of whatever their interest lies. Like, if they hear about one court case or one ruling or one thing the DA did, they don't know about the 99 other things that they're doing that's keeping.
They don't want to hear it. They only want to hear the bad stuff because they don't want to like the person.
Yeah.
And
Selective hearing is what that's called.
Yes.
And
this is exactly why I told you I started blocking all the news stations. It's too heavy.
It is too heavy. Going into what's going on with our nation. I went in and my mom had the news on at the nursery, and the news reporters are praising the Trump administration for about the Gaza thing with oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
yes. And we're praising all this, and then all of a sudden everybody's now. And within, I kid you not, guys, within 15 minutes, I'm watching another news station, and they're like bashing how he said his speech. Yeah. And I'm like, can we not be all in the same cohesive and praise that the hostages have been released?
Yeah.
Praise God. Praise God.
Well, I mean, and I don't know. This is why like I said, it's why I start blocking all the stuff on Facebook. And then ever since Friday, when all of this happened with Chris, I just couldn't do it. I've been over on TikTok. There's like a pizza war going on. I've been just watching the videos. All these guys.
Yeah.
It's all these different employees that work at all these different pizza restaurants, and they're all flinging the dough in the air and showing what they can do with a bag on their head. I mean, it's great. And I'm just like, mentally, I just need to be there, Because it's such a heavy burden to bear. All of this negativity, all this ugliness. I can't. It's crazy.
Speaking of the negativity and darkness, our good friend Tisha Barks writes, sometimes darkness just can't stand the light. I'm always going to be that light. Watch out, world, because Raylan Jane going to be just like her mama. And you talking about smart as a whip, that child, y'all. She's brilliant. But no, we're grateful for you, Melanie, for standing up and trying to calm the storms. I don't know to what degree people are going to listen, because people are going to have their thing. And
we don't know where people are.
To listen and grow. Here's this information. Now I want to tell you. I want to share something with y'all that I just came across. This is other good news that needs to be focused on. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but Billie Eilish just had her first concert. I think first concert back in America in quite some time. And as she was walking along the guardrail where all the fans are to get up on the stage, this man grabbed her. Pulled her, I think they tried to get her over the guardrail, pulled her into it. And She had all the security around, but do you know who was the first person to react? This woman in the crowd. It was a guy that grabbed Billy, and this woman in a red bandana got him off of her, and then chased him down and started like beating on him.
Oh my gosh, I have not.
It's a great video because I mean there was no hesitation. This woman just jumped into action, and security had to grab her to get her off the guy so they could arrest the guy. But
Yeah, it's like citizens arrest. Like, get off of her! Yeah, I think, and that's,
it was such a woman power. She's like, I know you didn't grab her.
I have a feeling Billie Eilish is going to be like, what's her name? She's going to get to go to every one of my concerts and make sure she's at the front row with you guys. You're on security. How much do you charge?
So fast. And I mean, they looked for her. But I think the look on her face, she's like, I know that didn't just happen.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good positive thing to focus on. But yeah.
Now, we got to get close to wrapping it up. I know we got so much. What now?
Are we doing events real quick?
Yes. Go.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with October 13th, and then Melody just say, hey, I got one for this date, okay? So
wait a minute. Have we already talked about what happened this weekend? All the stuff?
I talked about what, okay, you talked about what happened your weekend. Me and Brian did ours.
Oh, okay. Well, Saddle Club unfortunately got rained out, and I'm not going to be able to make it to a show now because the rest of the shows, I've got things going on. And I was really bummed to hear that. But, second Saturday, I was down there, which was also the grand opening of Flatfoot Records. I did not hear how well that went, but I'm sure it went great.
We can get Matterhorn over here.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's a much needed resource. Grateful for it. But yeah, they did a great job down there on the lot. Kids were just out. The weather was absolutely beautiful, and then, most of the rest of the weekend was just theater stuff. I went and did pictures for Shrek. Got to see them in their costumes. Y'all, I'm not giving anything away, but let me just tell you something. Lord Farquaad costume was worth the price of admission. Let me tell you, I had a hard time getting the pictures because I was laughing so hard. It's gold.
Oh, I love it.
Fantastic. It's great. And then we started rehearsals, or continued rehearsals, for the upcoming Christmas Carol show. This is just an hour-long show. Just Charles Dickens' Christmas, the condensed version.
Yeah.
But still amazing, and it's got a great cast. So we've got so many great shows coming up. It's gonna be awesome. Town alive in those burn months. We get all kinds of busy.
Oh yeah, 100%. I do also. Let's get into the events. So today is October the 13th. If you want to be, and these meetings are open to the public. At 3:30 today, it's the County Correction Partnership Committee meeting, and it's going to be held at the Warren County Jail Training Room. That's at 3:30 today. Tomorrow, we're having the Industrial Board the city meeting board is meeting tomorrow at 5 p.m. at the Chamber of Commerce room. On top of that, you got the Economic and Agricultural Committee meeting at 5 p.m. at the Warren County Admin Building. And then the Warren County Regional Planning Commission's meeting is at 5:30 at the Warren County Highway Department. Is there anything on the 15th you got, Mel?
The Good Blessing at St. Matthew's Episcopal Church. That's the one that's across from McMinnville Funeral Home, heading out toward Manchester, the 4-lane. But yes, they're going to do it outside. Any pets with shoulders, as Father Charlie said. You're welcome to bring pictures of your stuffed friends or unruly friends, but please don't bring them up there.
So, and it's called Pet Blessings?
Yes, they're going to do a pet blessing at St. Matthew's. Please bring a pet donation. That will get donated over to a good cause. But yes, I'm very, very excited for that. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a good evening, and that starts at 6 o'clock. So,
okay, that was my next question. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. That's all I got that day.
Okay, and then
my kid's birthday, but that's not a.
Gotcha. Anything on the 16th? You got anything on the 16th?
None of it was, no.
Okay, then on the 17th, which is this Friday, we have three big events going on. We got the Car Truck Bike Cruise In. and the Fall Festival at the Morrison Elementary School, followed by the alum basketball game. So again, they got a lot of people that used to play on the basketball team, yours included right here. I was the 3rd and 4th grade at Morrison. We were me, Tracy Medlin, Kim Wilson, and I'm giving our maiden names, and Kelly Walker here. And I think I'm forgetting one more person, so I do apologize, but I think it was just us 3. There's a picture of us at the detention where, we're on that 6th grade team because we really wanted to be on that team, and we tried out just like the rest of them. And Coach Ann Eads said, you know what, we're going to put you girls on, and we played. We played against some big girls. And but with that said, I'm not going to play in the game. I'm going to be announcing. I did tell Katie, I said, hey, if you want to play a good game of gotcha, like a quick game of gotcha with all the alum team, I'll throw some good gotcha. But with that said, it all starts at 4 p.m., located at 500 South Fair Street. So make sure you check that out. Then also that night, it's called A Night in Their Shoes at 6 p.m. at 461 Friendship Drive in Rock Island. It's a fundraiser to support some type of a recovery. Again, this month is dedicated. There's so many things going on this month that's dedicated to National Domestic Violence Month, breast cancer, liver cancer, just so many. The loss of children month. It's so sad. But that's on the 17th. Do you got anything on the 17th?
Oh, boy, do I have stuff on the 17th. Okay. The drama club auditions for Goosebumps at the High School is at 3 o'clock. I've messaged Miss McGee that they are in teacher professional day.
Yeah.
But we will update on the page as soon as we know. But for right now, I am going to say this is just for high schoolers. If that changes, I will let you know. So if your kid is in high school, has ever wanted to try out for a play or do a play, please jump on board with this. Dakota Moore, this is his directorial debut. I know he's going to do an incredible job because he does a good job with everything. So very, very excited about that. And then there is an away game in Cannon County.
That's right.
So that is at 7 o'clock. And then Rockin' for a Reason also is at 7 o'clock. So I will not be at the football game. I will be in the Park Theater. Rockin' for a Reason for McMinnville Special Games. It's Sleep Nation. It's Ninth Sun. It's August Lows. And then it's I cannot remember the name of the band, but
Josh's band, oh my gosh,
Arcade,
Aquarium
Arcade.
Is that what?
Something like that? Yes, it's Josh.
I was going to call it Bubble
and then Josh's brother, who has 2 different names, Naylor and something with a G.
Okay, we'll get there, y'all. We're getting there.
So Ayrton. Anyway, he's one of the people who runs Brewer Meats, which I think it's where the arcade comes in.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
But I'm not positive. But anyway, so going to be an awesome night of music.
Yep.
It's going to be incredible. So that is where I will be. My husband is going with me. So, and your MC for the evening is the one, the only Keaton Cow. So,
there you go.
So when they announced that, I thought they were going to have to bump up ticket prices, but they didn't. So there you go. It is $20 if you go and get it anytime this week from Security Federal, but if you wait till you're at the door, it'll be $25.
There you go. And then
go ahead.
Okay, we're
on the 18th.
We're on the 18th now. So a couple things happening. Children's Halloween party that Oh Sugar is having. Please go on her Facebook page and register for that. There's a 10 a.m. slot and a 2 p.m. slot. So I don't know if they're full up right now, but this is going to be like the Children's Halloween party at Oh Sugar, followed by at 1 p.m. at Bonnie Blue Inn Bed and Breakfast. Me and Melody love going out to the Bonnie Blue Inn. They're doing a Halloween tea party. Yeah, I know. We're too busy. That's why I didn't ask you. We're just going another time. Yeah, your tea. And then, of course, Brian's got it. The Puppy Pals is coming up. And this is Puppy Pals Live is awesome.
Listen,
It's awesome.
that's why they have 2 shows on
Yes.
that day. This thing, it came a year or 2 ago.
Yes.
And it went like gangbusters. So
Mhm.
get your tickets for Puppy Pals Live. It's going to be this
It's so
Saturday.
great show.
Yeah, oh,
It's so incredible. Okay, so let me tell you about Puppy Pals. The guy
She
who
was-
does Puppy Pals went to clown college. Yes, my friends, that is a thing.
Clown
He
college is a thing.
Oh,
professional entertainer, and he is great. He is so much fun. And the dogs he uses are all rescue dogs, which makes it just
Aw.
they did such a great job. It was a great show last year. So,
Yeah.
And here in a little bit, I will reshare that album to the Warm First page from where I went last year.
I was gonna
won't be
say,
able to
yeah.
be here to that either. So let me tell you where I will be on Saturday.
Okay.
From 7 a.m. till probably midnight.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be at one spot.
Yeah. The band has its first competition. This isn't just a festival. This time we're going for gold. So the Warren County Band will be, excuse me, in Lebanon at their competition. So if they win the first round, then we will be there till midnight. We will not get home till midnight. If they don't win the first round, then we'll be home a little bit earlier. But our band's incredible. I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to be there till midnight.
2 o'clock.
Community church.
So,
Okay, so going back. Oh, go ahead.
Real quick. Also, Mrs. McGee just got back to me.
All right.
She said right now we'd like to keep the cast to just high school age, but they could be homeschool, virtual school, boy.
Oh, I got you, but it's got to be high school age. Okay.
So come on out. There's that one, and then there's another one on Sunday from 1 to
Yeah.
2, something in there.
Something like that, yeah.
It's gonna be a great show. It's nostalgia.
Yeah.
I really wish it could have happened at Halloween, but on the other hand, you've got different fingers. But
Yeah.
also, there's so many shows going on right now. I think that we're going to be able to do a better production with it being in January. So, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Before I say this next thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yay! Okay, so I can actually say this now when I talk about my next thing. Yay! Okay, so this Saturday, the Democratic Party is going to be hosting their No Kings Day, and this is going to be, it's a fundraiser. It's going to start at 5 p.m. It's going to include $25 is how much the ticket cost, and it includes pulled pork, baked potato bar, sides, desserts. The confirmed speakers for the that are Democratic candidates for our Tennessee governor are Miss Jerry Green and Adam Ditch Kurtz. Am I saying this right?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been saying it right all last week. And then they're also going to have special guest speakers like Miss Dr. Marissa Richmond and Rachel Campbell. Another lady that will be speaking on that day, which I'm so excited about, that I think we just got confirmed. So, Victoria Broderick, she is the District 4 area for the Democratic seat. And then there's also going to be Laura Bergman. She's District 6. But I just saw my email come through, and I was hoping that was it. But yeah, I'm going to probably tomorrow, Miss Victoria Broderick will be on the show with us by telephone.
Okay.
And so I've been really pushing to get more Democrats and Republicans to come on the show and talk leading up into the election. So a couple of we're going to start calling this Super Tuesdays. And these are people that are either re-election, or was that called the incumbent? Is that correct? The incumbent?
Well, the incumbent's the one who's in the seat right
Yeah,
now.
so either we're going to try to get some people that are already in the seat or people that are running against it.
And in this case, this is District 4. It's Scott Desjardins who is the incumbent.
Okay.
And that's who she's running. And that's who
Tom
Tom Davis
Okay.
is running in the primary against. But yeah, and Victoria ran last year against Desjardins.
That's why I knew her name.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was here in Warren County
She has
for
been down here
our
several times.
the thing that Mr. Zeckman and I don't want to say now defunct, but the Southern Standard. Yeah.
a debate that's not a debate.
Yeah.
It's a hot topic discussion. Yeah.
Yeah. So but that Democratic fundraiser is going to be October 18th, and we've got it up. You can go to their Facebook page and scan the QR code if you want to be part of that and find out. And
I wish I could go to because I'd like to see both sides. You know.
I'm the same way. And if you get our local Voice newspaper, we will be delivering them out tomorrow. I do apologize; they won't be delivered out today. I have a funeral I have to go to today. Is the graveside service. So one of my friend's mothers passed away, and so I want to be there for her. But she lived a great.
pray.
Yeah, we are. She's on my prayer list. Her mama would have been 88 in two weeks. So she lived a great life.
Speaking of mothers who have passed away, and having to deal with that because that is a rough one to try to adjust to.
Yeah.
But Raul Manis on our football team, his grandmother, his mom's mom, just passed away, and I know the family is just having a really hard time
dealing with that right now.
adjusting to a new way of life without their rock in there. So let's just keep them in the prayers also.
And speaking of that, not only Raul, but Hayden Watts lost his grandmother too.
Yeah, that's right.
This last week. So
it comes in threes.
Miss Margaret
The way I found out about Raul's is the Pioneer football page put it up. That's how I found out, is that they had put up a post giving their condolences, and I just thought that was so sweet of them to do.
Yeah, it was. But that is what I think as far as events for the week that we have. We do have other events coming up. I want to reach out, anybody that's continue watching the show, tag as well. If you have a trunk or treat, if you have a Friendsgiving, a meal at your church, any event that is going on that is open to the public, please let us know. And I almost forgot. Oh my gosh. There is an event going on this Saturday. I forgot to write down and mention, but it is in our newspaper this week. It's the Harvest Festival that's happening at North Hills Church of God of Prophecy. It starts at 5 p.m. They're going to be featuring the Living Truth Quartet and North Hills Drama Team. There's going to be food, games, singing. Everyone is welcome. We are going to be out there, and they're also going to be doing do a blessings over the walkway, the Prophecy Walkway dedication they're going to be hosting. And the reason that this all came together is each Eagle Scout has to do a project, one project. Yeah, and so his name is Aiden, and Aiden chose to fix the walkway, and then the walkway turned into the pavilion. All these things that he got, he had over, I think he said, close to 20 or over 20 businesses and individuals donate something. And he raised over $7,700.
All right.
And so
way to go,
that
Aiden.
is a lot of money.
We need to get Aiden on here.
I know. Well, he couldn't come on today, and so we did an article in the paper, and we're going to interview him Saturday when we're there live.
All right.
Because go ahead.
That is such a wonderful way to do things. Not a lot of people realize. So when you do the Ren Fest here in Tennessee, part of the Ren Fest is you get to go see this castle that is privately owned. This man built, and the way that he built this castle is similar to that. It was, hey, if you want to have your wedding here, if you want to have a get together here, bring me a load of brick and you can.
Yeah.
Or bring me this, and that's how he built this castle for almost next to nothing. It's just a lot of, like Taylor Swift did her music video there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious as to what Taylor brought to the party, but
she just started at the end. That was when she started. You think of Timber Girl? No, not the Timber Girl song. It was the other one. Oh my God, I can't think of it right now.
It was Romeo and Juliet or whatever.
Yeah. But again,
I love that.
If you want a copy of the event calendar that we all are on, you can actually get that by texting me at 931-369-3050. And I will make sure to send you guys the link so you can be able to visually use it, share it. If you want to post an event on there, I just want the event name, the time, and the location, because there's again, like we just talked about here on the show, people like, Kelly, can you put this on the calendar and make it into a calendar form? Melody and Brian have seen this. It's really hard to cram 6 to 8 events in one little square.
Yeah,
you can't do that. So what we have come up with is a PDF file, and it's it's as good as it's going to get. To me and Melody, when Brian was on break, I'm like, okay, we got to make this look better. But there's no way to make it look better because it's so many things.
Well, as I said, we're in these burn months, and it gets busy.
It does. It gets busy. But again, any final words, thoughts? Brian, I know, or let's go with Melody. Melody, any final thoughts?
I'm just a little upset that summer's going to come back in this week for a little bit, but that's okay. We're getting back up into the 80s.
Yes.
I would rather have this weather for being out on a football field all day on Saturday, but it's okay. But it's crazy because the high's 81 on Saturday, and then on Sunday we're dropping down to 69.
That's correct. That is correct.
But then it's going to stay in the 70s, 60s. So, you win some, you lose some. But
right. I know.
It is that weird time of year,
It is that weird time of year. But, guys, everybody say bye to Mel. We love you, girl.
Bye. Y'all have fun.
You too. Bye.
I'm going to get back to editing pictures.
Yes.
Hey, Brian, I got the band pictures put up for the middle school.
All right.
So check them out.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm leaving.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Melody.
And then, of course, talking now with Brian, I do want to do our final thoughts on some politics that's going on that we've been seeing. And, I was trying to tap on a little bit, but, there has been so much movement with peace treaties to releasing of prisoners to, all that. And I wanted you to kind of tap on that this morning.
So within the last week, we've had President Trump. He put out a mandate saying, "Hey, look, we need to stop this war." And there's been talk on both sides going back and forth, but it got done to a degree where the hostages that have been held for 2 years now.
2 years.
You got to remember October 7th of 2023, this tragic event where Palestinians led under Hamas came in to Israel and wound up killing 1,200 people, somewhere in that number, and then taking a bunch of hostages. They've been in captivity for 2 years now. And so these hostages were released now. On the Israeli side, they released about 2,000 people that they had detained over a number of years. But things are happening, things are getting done. So the fighting should stop. And to what degree, no one's really sure, because this is a continual type thing that happens. But just for the fact that they got the hostages back, that is incredible. Another thing is that in Oslo, Norway, they did they picked out the people that they had for the Nobel Prizes, and for the Nobel Peace Prize, Donald Trump was not nominated, and that's caused a big backlash because a lot of people thought, here this guy, he started with the Abraham Accords, and he's done all these peace treaties for people for engagements that have been going on for years, and here he's stopped these wars. Now he's been the one who's delegated a lot of this stuff and got it started, but still the fact that he didn't get it, that's been a backlash. But the woman who got it, she went out and thanked President Trump for his engagement and what she's doing in her country, Venezuela. So it was really interesting to see all this come back. But the thing is it's like we were talking about with the Chris Stanford story. There are going to be people who hate him regardless.
It's a personality clash. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if he cures cancer, they're still going to hate him. And that's just, that's sad that that's the way it is. But on a global scale, he has stopped more wars than, and this stuff with the Ukraine and Russia stuff, that should be tapering off as well. So, but that's been the big thing, is the release of the hostages. There are a lot of people who are not very happy with Israel right now. And so with this October 7th revisit as far as being the anniversary. There's been a lot of organizations that have been pushing pro-Israel agendas, and so there's a lot of people who are concerned about Israel being involved, not just in our government, but in our churches. Mm-hmm. And that's come to light. And so there's been a lot of fighting on X. If you want to see some fighting, go on X. But still, we'll taper it back down. Yeah. There's just been a lot of going back and forth. But hey, the hostages have been released. Things have slowed down over there. Now they're talking about rebuilding, and President Trump, he's great at rebuilding things. So it's exciting to see what's going to happen, how they're going to come together. Is it going to be a two-state solution? Mm-hmm. Is it going to be an independent state? But Netanyahu is has been here several times in the last 6 months. And so there is a huge vested interest in American money, dollars, and spending going on in Israel. You got to remember, Israel is only 9 million people, right? And their standard of living is incredible because they get so much money from the United States. So these are things that we want to keep in mind. But that's been one of the things that's been going on a national level.
I got it already. I posted it up on there. But hey, while we were talking about events coming up, Charles Dotson said they're having their fall festival at East Sparta Church of God on October the 22nd at 5:30 to 7:30. Bouncy houses, cakewalks, hay rides, and more. And Charles, we will definitely get that on our PDF calendar as well for everybody.
Lori, send us a graphic. Hey, we love Charles Dotson. Graphics. He's one of our county commissioners here and a wonderful guy. And
I really do love you, Charles.
Hey, you want to hear a man pray with conviction and intimacy with a relationship with God and a spirit of boldness. That's my guy right there. Love Charles Dotson.
I won't say I won't say what meeting this was, but when he came out and asked this organization, "Why now?" I was like, "Thank you, Jesus." Somebody else other than me is thinking the same thing.
Well, that's going to be important. We've got a lot of things coming up. We've got this big Caney Fork election that's going to be coming up.
Yeah, we got the Caney Fork election. We've got the 2026. Again, if you are interested in becoming a part of the 2026 elections, the cutoff date is March 10th for your applications.
And so with this Caney Fork election, that's going to be November 1st. Yep. And that's going to be not just here in Warren County. It's going to be in several counties, the counties that Caney Fork services. Yeah. So we want to try to get Miss Tammy and Ryan to come in and talk with us.
To be my new
let
neighbor.
Us know. But one of the things, as a person who lives in Warren County, is with this organization that asks for things, are we going to say no to them? And so that's why putting these people on these boards is very, very important because it comes down to who pays the cost. And so
the taxpayers,
for the people who use the utilities, if our services go up because we're paying millions of dollars to fund a group that doesn't put back into the community, we don't want that. We want equal distribution for our services.
And one thing you were not here for, and I was trying to see which one's the next date for it. I was trying to see everybody meets for the big count. All the county commissioners meet. I was trying to get the date. Oh, I'm not even in the right month. Good Lord. Yeah, I am. Would it be this one? No. I don't know what it is. I can't remember. I think it's the first of the month, but don't count me on that. But I want to, for everybody that has been on vacation, last week, the financial board, I don't want to say tabled it, but when it comes to that 3-star grant that we did win, the documents have not been signed, none of that. So if you've been following us about this $250,000 grant that is teamed up with our county and Main Street, McMinnville, if you want to know more about it, please listen to me now. Call your county commissioner in your district. Call Terry Bell. Call, because they're going to vote coming up in this next meeting to see if we're going to do the grant or not, because Terry Bell's not signed the contract or anything. But again, I want to say this as well, because grants come and go. I know the pros to grants. I know some cons to grants. I know that the big thing about this 3-star grant that I like about it is that there's no match. There's no percentage you got to do. This is all 100%. You can use this. And to use the $250,000 to fix, thank you, Charles. I knew you would chime in for me, bro. To, which would be next Monday, right? Is that next Monday? The 20th? Yeah, next Monday, a week from today. Because I want to end on this. If you have concerns about that 3-star grant and the pros and the cons and all these things, you guys need contact your county commissioner representative for your district. Tell them if you like it or don't like it. This is no different when the County's Powers Act came through, Brian, and then everybody spoke up. If you're for it or against it, you need to let your county commissioners know how you feel so they know how to vote when it comes up on the 20th.
And we'll talk more about this tomorrow as far as getting everybody aware.
I just want to say, to tease it, we will get more into it tomorrow, being Super Tuesday. We're going to talk a little bit more politics and still keep it local, don't get me wrong. But we're going to talk more about what the 3-star grant is, what it's going towards. But again, to get $250,000 where you don't have to match it and things like that does not come in your lap all the time.
No.
And so do I think it's a good thing to, use to help uplift the mall and fix that space? Yes, I do. And I'll tell anybody, and I don't know how, I'm not saying this ugly, but, I would like to know some of the business plan to some degree because they want to do a coffee shop, ice cream bar, snack bar, and some T-shirts and an old, new, and used pre-owned bookstore. Do I think it would be great to have a coffee shop over there? Sure. But what kind of coffee shop? Is it like the other 5 that we already have? Or is it going to be something different where it's just a simple Keurig and you just pop it in? Do I think it's great that this 3-star grant helps out give jobs to people that may have a disability that has struggled getting jobs and to elderly people that still want to work but can't get a job because of their age? Yes, I think that's phenomenal. But I think what we're missing is, I just want to know more. I don't know enough.
Yeah, knowing what strings are attached because everything has something.
Read what the 3-star grant is and what you guys wrote. I think what the community really wants to hear, and I said this to Terry Bell one time, is can you, read it to us? What did you, don't tell me this, just read it. Or make it public so the public can read what the 3-star grant is.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to lose it if you publish it.
Yeah.
But maybe I can get Terry Bell to come on the show and maybe read it and we can really dive into it. But again, you guys that are watching the show, you have between now and this weekend to talk to your county commissioner to let them know if you are for the 3-star grant or against the 3-star grant. Okay? And I know Charles, 34 other counties got the same grant in different amounts. Oh, okay. I was not aware of that. See, thank you for correcting me. But again, I want you guys to be informed and educated and transparent here. So maybe I can get Mr. Bell back on to get Jennifer to come on the show with Main Street McMinnville, and we can piggyback. Something like that maybe. That'd be good. Brian, it has been an awesome Kick Butt show today because it is National Kick Butt Day.
It is National Kick Butt Day. On top of a few other things, because I got to shout these out. Yeah. It's National Online Banking Day. So with it being second Monday in October, is that generally the Columbus Day? So people are doing online banking.
I guess so, yeah.
And we said National Kick Butt Day. Native American Day.
Yeah.
So this is like the indigenous people because it's
I
Columbus
know
Day.
Indigenous
It is
Day,
Columbus Day. It's Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day.
Mm-hmm.
So in honor of Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day, it's National No Bra Day.
Oh, well, there you go.
National Yorkshire Pudding Day. National Train Your Brain Day. And like Miss Ann Brown said earlier today, It is the Navy's birthday.
the Navy.
Happy birthday, Navy.
Happy
And I'll
birthday.
tell you another birthday that we've got, Mr. Chris Cope, one of our school board representatives.
Yeah.
It's his birthday today. So if you see Chris running around today, you tell him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, you old fart. That's what I'm going to tell him.
Kelly, it has been a good show.
Yes.
I do want to pray real quick.
We are going to pray. We
and
need to pray for our nation. We need to pray for
I want to pray for the Shockley family.
Yes.
And the Manis family.
there has been so many people that have lost a loved one this week, and I think I pulled it out. Pray for our nations. Pray for all our local government. Yeah, I did. We also need to pray for Jackie and Red and Eli Powers, as Jackie lost her mom last week. But from what I've been told, she died peacefully in her sleep. But today is her graveside service, and so I want to be there. It's actually in 15 minutes.
All right, we'll pray quick.
Yeah.
Father God, thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for the beautiful fall weather that's been rolling in, Father. We recognize that all things come from you, God. Satan, you've given dominion over this world, but you can snap Satan just like that. And so, Father, we understand your power and your magnificence, and we understand that this world is not our home. So, Father, we ask that you be with the Powers family, be with the Manis family, be with the Shockley family, be with all these families that have lost loved ones here recently. We pray for blessing on them. We pray for comfort and peace and that spirit of reunification always lingering above us, Father, because we know just as the heavens are above the earth, so are your ways higher than our ways, and your thoughts are greater than our thoughts. So we give you the glory, God. We thank you for everything that you're doing here. We pray for our leaders. We pray from our president all the way to our county executive, all the way to the people who run the city and do so much for our county. We pray for our teachers today. We pray for our students. We pray for all our citizens here. And we're just grateful to be able to live in such a wonderful place and be around such wonderful people. Help us to be a blessing and not a curse, and us always look to you first. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. And I want to say, add to that, pray for all the teachers and students, or the Teachers Day at in service.
Yeah.
And pray for all the students going back to school, and say amen to all those parents out there that's ready for your kids to go back to school. That'd be me. Guys, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.